Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Oh yeah. And today, let's take a look at Logic Pro for iPad and its wonderful stem splitter. And we're going to compare it against a whole bunch of other stem splitters. Now, hello, welcome to the show. My name is Jade. This is How to App on iOS. And yes, as you heard at the top of the show, we're going to take the Logic Pro for iPad new stem splitter, run it through its paces, compare it with a whole bunch of others, and see if it is the king of stem splitters. Indeed, we sure are, because it deserves to be done, and I'm excited to do it. Welcome to our Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the join button down below for a measly $1 a month. Yeah. And you get stuff and things and a big smile on my face and all that jazz. Also, if you're watching this live or on the replay, we're on the march to 4,000 subs by our 4-year celebration, which is June 3rd. We only need 30 odd subs, so if you're watching this on the replay, you're getting value out of this show, please hit the subscribe button. Help me get there. Do me a solid, and I'll love you for a long time. Yeah, indeed I will. Okie doke, let's say hello. Granny's here. Granny's in the house. Granny gets a kiss. That wasn't a kiss. Leela, what's going on? Pete John says, re-welcome party peeps. I had a comment from a dude who said he split out a session and it took 5 minutes and worked beautifully. Yes, indeed. Kim Hardin Hudson's here to split some stems. Mixed Club's here to say balls. Dude, I think you maybe need to see a psychiatrist, honestly. I think you need to see someone, Rhett. Russ is in the house. What's going on? All right. If you're watching, sneaking around, hello to you too. Watching on the replay, hiya! All right, so we're going to start off with a simple track, one of my own tracks, which is nice and easy to do a stem mix of. Let's Oj over here, and we'll take a look at this thing. So what do we got? What's this project? I don't even know. This is a blank project. Look at that, ready to go. So we're going to load an audio track here and drop our thing over there, and let's find this track of mine. So it is The Fight. It's nice and easy. We did it on when we were doing the first look at this, but it's a good example because the instruments are all split. They're all very evenly recorded. You can hear everything nice and even on this recording. And I can't play any copyrighted music. It is what it is. You know, what am I going to do? So we've got the Fight Master here. Let's drag this in. So we'll start with Logic. Of course, we'll start with Logic. And how easy is it to do this? It's so easy to do this. You just got to click on here, double tap, and then you'll get Stem Splitter, and you do it. You choose which things you want to be split. I want all of them, and you hit split, and I'll be back in a split. Boom. And this is how long it takes. It's pretty damn fast. Look at that. It has now split out tracks into 4 audio tracks. And what it does, I love this, it automatically mutes the original track. Nice. It's just a nice little touch. It makes you not have to think about it. And what does it create? It creates a summing stack for you. So it puts it all in a neat little stack, and you can hit this little arrow to drop them down. Here's the song. So you can see we've got vocals up the top here. We've got drums, bass, and all the rest. Okay, so the thing to remember with this is that it's not going to be perfect, whichever stem splitter you use. Now, it all depends on what you want to do this for, yeah? Multiple things you can use this for. I like to use it to remove vocals from songs for karaoke tracks. So let's take out these vocals right now. So as you can hear, pretty damn impressive, yeah? What a fantastic piece of equipment. Because, you know, who would have thought back when I was a kid or making music as a teenager, you could take a mixed file and split stuff apart and get that kind of result. As I said, absolutely not perfect in any way, shape or form. Let's solo the vocals and hear how they sound by themselves. Holding on to every single breath. Waiting for an answer to a question. Totally usable. An answer to overcome the impending dread. I know I'm a fighter. I've been fighting till the end. I'll always be a fighter. There's so much to defend. So lots of artifacts in there, but again, with the noise gate, you can probably, you can remove some of those gaps in between too, where there'll be a lot more artifacts. So remember, noise gate is your friend. Let's hear these drums. We'll throw a noise gate on here as well. Perfectly usable for a sample or something like that, because that's what a lot of people use this stuff for sampling, resampling drums, using them in another song. Or if you wanted to really go take this entire song and put other drums in here, yeah? So, I mean, you could now, with this, add a new track, hit our drummer, yeah? Create a drummer track. And we'll bring that down here. Let's mute this drum track. This is the beauty of this stuff. Now, this is probably going to be out of time. Let's, should find out what time this is in. Let's do a quick scan. We'll do a tempo check, analyze tempo. I think it's in 110. And we'll apply that tempo. It's 100 actually. There you go. Is it 100? Yes. And then you can go into this drummer. Bit out of time, but we did change the tempo, and we'll probably try removing this and try it again. But this is what is cool. you can remove those original tracks and then come in and add something new to the party. That's kind of not working. Is it 100? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Rad stuff. So let's remove this drum, but that you get the idea of what you can do with this kind of stuff. Let's hear the bass, because the bass is always the worst. I'm not going to lie. The bass is always terrible. Let's hear our bass. So really fuzzy. But what's nice is you could repurpose this bass. You could remove the noise out of it. You could add a noise gate. You could EQ it. Now, the other thing is with this, the way these splitters work is they work off EQ. So you could probably go into this song beforehand and try doing some EQ to see if you get different results. All of the rest of the music is on this 4th track. So you can hear there's a little bit of like almost like the kick is in there. Oh, it's set to 3/4, that's why. Look at that. That's why it was doing it, dude. Is that right? Anyway, I'm getting off track. I don't even need to be doing that. But you can see how the rest of this is over here. So look, it does a really good job. If I just want to remove the vocals for this, like I normally do for this kind of stuff, easy peasy, mute that, then I can mix this out. Holding on to every single breath, and I can sing over the top, you're not even going to notice. Waiting for an answer to a question unanswered, to overcome impending dread. I know I'm a fighter. I'll keep fighting till the end. Beautiful. Works great. Yeah, works great for removing vocals. That's what I'm into. So it's not going to work perfect for everything, yeah? That's the thing. It just isn't going to do what you want it to do perfectly. Let's try something else, because N-Track Studio has released a splitter as well. So let's load this up and see what it does. Now, I'm going to close this. Why do I have this one in here? Let's do a new song. And I'm going to do an import. So this is N-Track Studio. Done a show on this one. Import file. We go to Files. Let's find the track. It's in Audio Share. We want to go to Name and find it. Now, the Files app search bar is really dog shit. Let's just... Apple, can we get that sorted? I know there's a lot of people out there who want Mac OS on iPad, but hey, Apple, before we try and shoehorn Mac OS onto a tablet, can we get the search function in the Files app to actually work? Because it doesn't. It sucks, especially when you're using Audio Share. It is absolutely terrible. ST, I know I'm sounding like I'm bitching, but it is I should have just been able to search for this. No, I should have, easy, just been able to find it straight away. So we're going to choose this one, the Fight Master. Let's see how this goes. So to do this, you need to double tap on it, I think. And we need, oh, is it double tap? I think so. Let's go, how do I get back? I can't even remember how to get back. I think then it is the little spanner up here. And then we hit the 3 dots and there's a process and then AI split. So this is a free update. If you have this, you just got to download it. Oh, hang on. Cancel. Let's do a, so we go to process and split and then separate instruments. And you get this warning, may take a few minutes to complete, may use significant amount of energy. We recommend connecting. Don't show me that again. Hit OK. And now it's going to do its split. And we'll see what the difference is. So it gives you a little estimating time. This takes a little bit longer than Logic. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit longer. So there's that. You can see. What have we got? A minute 20 roughly. But are the results going to be any better? We'll try Koala after this maybe, because Koala's got a stem splitter as well, which is it an additional cost? It's a download. So I think it's a download. I can't remember if it costs. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think the Koala one is. I think it's like a little, there's a workaround for it to actually go get it. You've got to download some thing to Koala and then it works. So we're almost there. We're just past halfway for this. As you can see, a little bit longer. But if you are an N-Track user, absolutely, this is great. I'm very curious. I haven't done this yet, so we'll see what it does. If it's any better, I'm curious about the bass. The bass seems to be the biggest problem for stuff. Unless it's like dance music. Dance music normally is pretty cool. It does a good job, but like a stand-up bass or an electric bass, it struggles with all of these things, struggle with it. I find from my experience, yours may differ, but I doubt it very much. It all depends on the song, really, doesn't it? How well it was mixed, how much is going on in it. So here we go. Why can't I get it out of this? I can't remember how to get out of this. Let's move this thing. Oh, there we go. So it's split these up. What's it given us? So here's our main track. I guess we can mute that. Let's hear what has happened. We'll hit play. So the drums are up the top. Sounds the same, really. You can hear more of the drums in this bass. Ooh, that's yucky. Listen to that. I mean, it's there. That's the thing.
Waiting for an answer to a question unanswered.
All right, I can still hear vocals in here. The harmonies. You can hear the vocals in this side. But you know what? Perfectly acceptable if you're going to use this for karaoke, removing the vocals. Not many people are going to hear it if you're singing over the top of that bit. So, I mean, you know, not too bad. Not too bad at all. How do I get back to home? I think it's over here. There we go. So there's our project. Let's try something else. So we've got this older one. This one's called Let's Unmix. This one's been around for ages. I can't even remember how to use it. This one's got a bit more. It's got piano, others. It actually does a little bit more. I think you import from over here. Hey, Jerry Gomes, what's going on? So audio share. Again, let's do the search for the fight. We'll try a middle song as well across all of these. Where are we? T-T-S-T. And now the fight master. So this is all the same track. So here's our track here. Now apparently, file loaded, press play to start song separation. Is that it? No, it's here. So this is called Let's Unmix. This one's been out for ages. I did a show on this ages ago. I don't know. Let's see. Has this been updated? I don't know. I don't think so. So again, this one, once it's split the tracks, it's lowered the source. Probably the worst of the drums. That bass is dog shit. Oh, man. Piano. We got... And others is just a collection of frequencies. Eek. But how's it go with the vocals removed? Not so good. Let's uninstall, says Mascarpone. Not so good. Oh. Okay, so look, obviously, remember, this one was one of the first that came out on iOS. This is like 3 years old, so don't be too mean. I don't think it's had an update in a while, so there's that. But you can see how far we've come from this to what we've got in Logic and N-Track, far more advanced, which means things are going to get better as it goes on, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's unmix. Let's get rid of that. Let's clear out a few things here. Hey, Chili, what's happening? Hope you're hungover. What was the other one? Is it Transcribe? Transcribe Plus. So we got this one. This one I did a show on ages ago. Yeah. How do we add something in here? This is Transcribe Plus. I guess we go to Browse. Yes. Audio share. And we'll scroll down to the fight. The fight master. Did it load it? I don't know where. Oh, it says it's there. Can we unmix here? Here we go. Isolate vocals and drums. Vocals. Oh, you've got options. So vocals, bass, drums, and instruments. You can do instrumentals only. So you got. Let's do the same as everything else. We're splitting audio with this one. Pretty quick. Where do I find the... Oh, here it is. All right. So you got a loop view. Ooh. Oh, we can actually scroll too. Nice. So the vocals are up the top. Can we pinch? Yes, we can pinch. Let's hit play. See the drums. Not good. Not as good as Logic. This sounds pretty much like Let's Unmix.
Out and always feeling tired, holding on to every single breath, waiting for an answer to a question unanswered.
But here's the thing, you can speed this up. Okay, so I did a show on this way back in the day as well. You can go back and look at that. Let's try, what do we got? We've got two more. We've got Koala. Let's open up Koala Sampler, see what they do. So this is a download. I've already got the track in here. Let's go to edit, turn off. Okay, so the way to do this is you select it and let me show you how to do it. So you've got your track selected, you import it so you can drag any file into Koala. Hit edit, go to tools and split stems. And you can choose drums, bass, vocals and other. Hit split, let it do its thing and off it goes. This one's a little bit long. Oh, it looks like Ed Zielinski's just dropped a video that I was going to do as well too. So, yes, you can actually use Scalar inside of Logic to send chords into the new chord creator in Logic. Really cool. Really, really cool. And it looks like Ed Zielinski's done a video on it. If somebody can, if there's a mod here, I don't know if there is, if you can go and find a link to that video and post it in here, that would be rad. All right, so we've got all of these. Here's our vocals.
Out and always feeling tired, holding on to.
Thanks, Chili. So here it is without the vocals. No, it's not.
Holding on to every single breath.
It's because I have this one locked, don't I? To one shot. So you can still hear vocals in there. But again, super handy. Now, why is Koala a little bit more handy than the Logic one? Well, Koala's a sampler, so you can go in here and like sample stuff. So you can chop stuff up. You can get right in and sample stuff. And you can actually chop stuff up in here. So that's what's cool about this. But yeah, still could hear some vocals. Gonna say it, Logic's still winning, man. Still doing the thing. We're at the halfway point of the show, and every day on the show we run an ad. So we'll do that now while I'm thinking about it. If you want to avoid the ad, become a YouTube Premium subscriber, and that will get you past the ad. You won't even see it. It'll just go, or you can skip when we do it. The ad's been run. Boom. While we are waiting for those who may have been served an ad, who may or may not have been served an ad, coming up tomorrow, we have a special performance. I've been using this stem splitter to go and get all of my favorite Mr. Bungle songs because tomorrow we're doing Mr. Bungle Madness. All the stuff I've always wanted to sing by Mr. Bungle but have not been able to find karaoke versions of, all the really extreme, obscure stuff. That's happening tomorrow. See the bunny? The bunny's going to get you. So that's happening tomorrow. The day after, what are we doing? I can't remember. It's some kind of madness, some kind of, I don't know, some kind of rant. There it is. We're talking about this. Updates for your apps. People expect everything for free, don't they? But it's got to come at a cost to somebody. So we'll talk about the current state of iOS apps and the update system and the subscription system. And is it fair to ask for developers to ask for an extra $1 to do an update? Or are we just going to continue down the path of like, I bought an app 10 years ago and I expect you to keep updating it for absolutely free? It's an interesting subject, I think. All right. What's our last one? We've got Moises. Moises is the last one we're going to look at today. Yes, squeeze me macaronis in there, Jerry. Moises. So I've cancelled my subscription to Moises, but it runs out in about 2 weeks' time. So I've still got this for a little bit longer. As soon as Logic dropped their thing, I was like, yeah, I'm cancelling. I don't need this anymore. It's all good. Don't need it. Don't want it. How do we do it? We've got to add a song up here. Add. Yes. Files app. Boom. Audio share. Let's find this song. So as you can see, look, Stubber Dub's in there. I've been doing all the Mr. Bungle songs. You should hear how the Mr. Bungle songs have come out. I can't play them here because I get a copyright claim. But on tomorrow's show, you'll get to hear how good the stem splitter is with something really complicated like Mr. Bungle. Here is the fight. So we're going to do... Now remember with this, I've never tested this out with the hi-fi button. So there's an extra thing for this. How much is it? Unlock the... I don't know how much the plan is. How much is it? Wow. $499 a year. Not happening. $499 a year. What? $50 a month. It can't be that much better. It can't be. Damn. All right. So we're just going to do this: vocals, drums, bass, and other. Well, this one does or we can do guitars, vocals, drums, bass, and other. Why don't we do that one? See if it splits that. So there's a few more options in here. $500. What? And they want that immediately. That's like up front for a year. Man, you'd have to have a lot of songs you were removing vocals from to get that value. Man, that's expensive. Yeah. Now you see why I cancelled my subscription straight away. Because I'm sick of paying this subscription. It's way too much a month. Even like, what is it, $12 a month? It's way too much. Okay, so it's processing. So the way this one works too is it has to have an internet connection. So it's sending the data up to Moises and they're analyzing it, they're processing it, and then they send it back down. So you need an internet connection. That's a bit of a dud. compared to like, look, let's be honest. I said this in the Logic show. Logic costs what, $50 odd a year, and unlimited stem splitting and everything else. Amazing DAW, AI instruments, all of this stuff. You'd be mad. You'd be absolutely mad. Hello, Melitha. So I see your name. Now I see why balls were mentioned earlier. It's just because Rhett can't help himself. He's got like a disease. He's got a disease. He can't be helped. So this is still going. Here we go. Loading. It's loading at 80%. Okay, 5 tracks. Let's click on. Whoa. Okay, so what this does as well is it gives you the chords. That's cool. So there's the chords. Let's remove the vocals. I can still hear vocals in there. So we've got piano down here. So I don't think there's any guitar in this. So we've just got a little bit of noise in this one. It's tried to take the frequencies that it thinks is a guitar. We've got bass. Pretty similar to Logic, this one actually. See the drums? Drums are pretty good. Not too bad.
I know it's just another day. Don't let a moment go to waste.
Did a fair job of the vocals.
Every single day, the fight goes on.
Okay, so we've heard all of them. I'm going to go back, obviously, to the Logic one in a second. Just give me get the fucking words out, you idiot. I'm just looking for a track in here that I was trying to remove vocals from a little while ago. Is it in here? So I've got like a Thomas Gillane song in here, Smile. I might try that one next in Logic. Indigo Sunsets. So what else? The Thomas Gillane one would be interesting because his songs have a lot of muck in them. Muck. Let's go back and listen to the Logic one. Can we hear vocals in this one? No. This is the best one. It's in there, a little bit. All right, let's find something else. We're going to create a brand new project. I have to remember to delete all these at the end. I'm pretty sure I have a Thomas Gillane track in here. Let's see if I can find it. We'll first do a search in audio share for Smile. Yes, Thomas, Smile. Does it have vocals?
I have your soul.
I wish I could move this one here. So Thomas Smile is the track we're looking for. It's going to be pretty close to around here. Thomas. There it is. Thomas Smile. I wonder how this will go. Interesting, because this has like percussion and a lot of keys and a lot of noise. So we'll give this a test. We'll just make sure it's we'll do a tempo, analyze tempo, and so what is it? 120 roughly. And let's do a stem split. Try the Indigo Sunsets next. Maybe a Joe and Barry Glenn song. All right, what's it done? Wow. Okay. So it's done all the other music. It's tried to do the drums.
When you smile,
There's a lot of reverb on this.
stop for a while. When amber street lights
So you can hear it a little bit in there, his vocal. You could probably kill that frequency. I mean, when it comes in, you're not going to hear it. This is a really tough one. Hey, Urban, didn't see you there. Hello. Interesting. I'm going to kill this. Remember to delete. And let's try something else. I can't risk that, Chili. I don't know if their stuff's like copyright protected. I can't do anything that I'm going to risk getting a claim. It is what it is. Let's do a search for Indigo Sunsets. Really? Can we make this easy? What's going on with the search? Indigo Sunsets. Let me in. We'll try that one. Yeah. No, we don't want to do that. So L, let me in, or it's under I, Indigo Sunsets. HI. Was it under? I'd love to be able to do a search. Shall we just try it? It's not going to work. Let me in. Look at that. It's not in there. Apparently it's not in there. Didn't we find it? Oh, the Indigo Sunsets. There we go. Sorry, my bad. Good God, the search is terrible in here. The Indigo Sunsets. let me in. Okay. I won't bother with the tempo switch. Stem splitter. $500 for Moises. Yeah, but that was the normal Moises is cheap. It is super cheap. Australia works out to be about $10 a month because of the Australian dollar. But that was the HD thing. That HD thing. Geez, that was quick, wasn't it? There we go. So this is the Indigo Sunsets.
I spend my life so hypnotized.
I mean, all these basses, you're going to get that distorted sound.
To contemplate, but don't give up on time.
Pretty decent. I mean, I'd use this to do a karaoke track. Okay, what I'm going to do is shoot back over here, and I'm going to grab the newest Joe and Barry Glenn song. Let's do that. Let's download this, because I don't have it anymore because I sent it to them and I deleted it from my iPad. I'm interested to see what it does with this. If it decides to download, preparing to export. And we'll try that, and then we'll get out of here. So as you can see, I think the Logic one as the Logic and the N-Track ones are the best. N-Track's pretty similar. I mean, it looks like they've done a lot of work on that. Let's throw this in here. Okay, here's this master of the bridge. Let's come back here. I don't need this anymore. Delete it. And okay, files. We'll go date. Should be the newest track. Can we remove Joe and Barry Glenn's track? If you're singing over it, yeah, no one's going to notice the 3%. For vocals, this is rad. And, you know, of course, for resampling stuff, yeah, you can clean this up. You can clean it up enough to use as a sample. It's definitely really good. Like, it's definitely, I think, the best. Plus, you're getting it in your subscription. You're not having to pay anything extra. The same thing with the N-Track one. I think it's a free download in the latest update. So that's easy peasy. You just got to download it. We'll see how this one goes, and then we'll try it in maybe the N-Track, because these are the two best. All right. So the drums have been split. Let's have a listen. basses come out pretty good in this. I'm sure it's going to change. I'm curious about all the vocals in this because there's talking and singing.
The early morning voices that I hear.
Now there's a lot of reverb on Joe's voice in this, so you can hear her. She's in there.
Her purpose seems so clear. The bridge it does call out to her. Nothing.
I'll tell you what's interesting, like it's separated the vocals and because Joe's vocals in this song are panned left and right, so they've actually held on to most of the panning as well. I mean,
The mist it lifts. Her feet do not touch the ground. To the edge she's carried. She
all right, we get the idea. I'm going to delete this. Let's just bounce over to N-Track and do one more over there. N-Track. We want to go out here, create a new song. Import audio file, John Barry Glenn. Okay, so how do we do this? We got to go to, is it up here? Yep. And more, process. Oh, I've got to select it, don't I? Select the track, down to more, process, and AI split, separate instruments, and give it a go. And we'll see how this one goes, trying to separate those vocals, and then we are out of here for today. Oi, 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 oi. I mean, this is the thing. Is this technology going to get better? Obviously, here's the thing. How much better can it get? I don't know how much better it can get because the way it's separating stuff is clearly trying to dissect the instruments and the frequencies and trying to leave in frequencies in tracks so it sounds right. Is the technology going to be able to get that good that it can separate every frequency? Because there's going to be some kind of overlap all the time. It feels like, I know people say all the time, AI is getting better and it's going to get, imagine it in 5 years. But is this going to get better? Like, I know people say it, but it just seems, how can it like separate the frequencies even more? I mean, it just feels like it's as good as it gets, you know? I don't know. Well, this is using AI, so can the AI get better to... It seems like it's like what it's doing is, let's be honest, this is the equivalent of getting chewing gum in your hair and trying to pull it apart, right? That's what we're doing here. We're taking something that's totally meshed together and then trying to pull it apart. So for what it does, the technology is absolutely mint. It's amazing. As I said at the beginning of the show, I never expected that we'd be able to do this in the future. There's been so many songs in the past where I've gone, oh man, I wish I could separate this and remix the drums or something. So it is possible. It's not perfect. So I guess, you know, some people are privileged to have technology that we don't have yet. You know, it's always the way. Like, you know, all right, so this has been split. Let's mute the original track. Hit play. Oh, this vocal track is picked up. Interesting. The vocal track in here's picked up some of the flute. Okay.
List beckons, but where? Is it voices calling me?
So it's still got some of Joe in there.
Calls out its need. Close your ears to the sound. Do not take heed. Do not take heed.
The day has been
so peaceful.
My mind,
My mind is
Yeah, the music's not too good. Definitely the Logic one's better. So there you have it. The conclusion, in my opinion, is that the Logic stem splitter is far superior to everything else. The N-Track one comes up a close second. But for convenience, for something like Koala, then you can automatically just, loop your stuff and you've got all that in there. So that's nice. But definitely for stem splitting, Logic, there's no comparison. I mean, if you're going to pay the subscription, you're automatically getting Moises built into it. So that's rad. That's really good. Hey, Midnight Bandit. All right, I think we've proven some kind of point. I haven't played any metal. If you want to see my initial reaction to the Logic when it first came out, go and watch that, where I did some death metal and stuff. That came out interesting. It did a really good job of the death metal, I think. Shall we go out with one of the... Oh, we've got a featured artist, don't we? Yeah, let's just go out with today's featured artist. All right, tomorrow's Mr. Bungle. Hopefully you can come and join us for that. It's going to be fun. It split Mr. Bungle tracks amazing. It did Mr. Bungle really, really good. I can show you like a second of it. We've got 18. So this was... I can probably play a bit of the vocals, maybe.
Fractions of the bloodline. You might store in your cloudy eye.
alive. Now it's time to say goodbye. Starr, the world never died.
Really ripped out these vocals, and these vocals are really complex. There's lots of vocal parts.
Fucking dog. And if you can hear me, then throw up. Give me a sign. Throw a stick. You bring it back. Roll over and die. You taught me a lesson, Mama. Thanks, Mom!
Fucking did really, really well. I'm not going to play the music because, yeah, it'll possibly get me playing. Really did well. All right, today's featured artist is none other than P.A.L. Known Paul for a while now. He makes great music. He's very prolific. This is a brand new song of his. There is a pinned comment up the top if you'd like to check out Paul. Yeah, he's got a Bandcamp. He's got his YouTube channel there. Go hit the like. Go do subscribe. And remember, we're on the march to 4,000 subs. So if you're not subbed, please do it. Do it. It will help because we got to get there by June 3rd, which is the 4-year anniversary here on this channel. This is P.A.L. Paul. It is called Never Easy. Do what makes you happy. Mistakes make you better. We will all rise together, and I'll see you tomorrow for Mr. Bungle covers. It's going to be crazy. Let's stay awake. Boom.